Hey friends, and welcome back to my channel, or for those of you who are here for the first time, welcome. My name is Amy Rebecca, and this is a place where we get together to discuss all things personal development, intentional living, and dream chasing. And right now, one of my big dreams is to have less junk. If it's your first time here, let me give you a little bit of a backstory, because back in 2019, I had a major come to Jesus moment where I realized that the amount of cosmetics items that I owned was beyond absurd. I have too much stuff and I'm working on it. Since then, I've been working really hard on whittling down that collection by decluttering, doing three, is this 3? I'm on my 3rd cosmetics no buy year. Wow. And also project pans to help to keep me accountable and focus on using stuff up. That's where we're at today, friends. We've got another project pan update where I'm going to be sharing my progress with you guys, and it's a big one because I only have 1 month before I move to Vietnam. But knowing that I have a big move coming up so soon has helped me to really focus on using up as much stuff as I possibly can. So with that said, let's get into the results for this month. It is what it is, okay? Let's start with the makeup items. There is some improvement here, but it's not the home run we were hoping for. So first off, the Urban Decay Cream Blush. It really looked like I was going to be able to finish it by the end of this month, but alas, I mean, it's really close. I scooped all of the product from around the edges and tried to like squeeze it all into one place, which was a very messy process, but it does make it easier to pick up what's left on my brush. On the one hand, I'm so furious that this isn't finished because look how little is left in here, but on the other hand, I really love this blush, so I kind of don't want it to be over. Next, let's talk about the Urban Decay Naked Palette. This month, I have been focusing all of my energy on Half Baked and Crepe, and I can see good progress in both of those. You may remember that my goal with this one wasn't to pan the whole palette, because I just don't think that's possible for me, but just to pan 4 additional shades. So I've already panned Virgin and Buck. So if I can get through Half Baked and Creep, then we'll call that a day and I'm ready to declutter this thing. Now let's move on to skincare items. So last month I introduced this Cath Kidston hand cream, and as a side note, I used one of these up a few months ago and really enjoyed the floral scent. This is a completely different scent and I am not here for it. Apparently it's Mandarin Blossom. It smells spicy to me. It smells like a nose full of ground black pepper. Not a fan, but I'm still working my way through it because I do actually quite like the formula. So I started off last month with 35 grams of this, and now I'm down to 30, which is pretty decent, especially when you consider that a lot of that weight is just packaging. Then we have the Soap & Glory Body Butter. It's the Righteous Butter, and it is covered in hair. What's new? I really thought I was going to finish this one off this month. It was looking really good, but it didn't quite get there. I'm down from 174 grams last month to 95 grams this month, which is pretty darn amazing. But you can really see when you look inside that I'm very close to finished on this one, and probably by the end of the week I'll be done with this. But the most infuriating update of the month is the Okiki face mask. How many months in a row have I said by next month I will have finished this item? I will work on using this more this month. I have gotten into a really good routine of using this every Sunday. Maybe I can get this one done by the end of June. I still haven't finished it. I'm down from 15 grams to 8 grams, and honest to goodness, really and truly this time, I only think there's 1 application of this left, and I was gonna do it last night, but then I didn't because Love Island came on, and that's how my priorities work. So I could really finish this off today. I'm the most annoying project panner ever, and I'm so sorry about it, but definitely by next month this will be gone. I think it was also last month that I cycled in some votive Yankee candles. I wanted to use up 3 of them, and I'm happy to announce that I used up all 3. That is 3 less candles in my ridiculous candle collection, and I feel really positive about that. As always, I'm going to be cycling in something new to replace what I just used up, because I like to keep myself working on 7 products at a time. That just feels right to me. But because I'm moving next month and I have this real push to get through as much as I can, I am bringing in some really small items just because I want to get rid of as much as I can. So I'm bringing in 2 single-use masks. I have this Deep Cleanse by CN, maybe, active charcoal sheet mask with hyaluronic acid, black tea extract and provitamin B5. Moisturizing mask made of bamboo charcoal fleece. And also, whatever the heck this is, gentle steam eye mask. #1 in Japan. Self-heating approximately 40 degrees Celsius for up to 20 minutes. I don't know if I want to heat my eyes, but I am intrigued. So I'm going to use both of those up before I go, really just trying to get as much out of my drawers and my life as I can. And finally, I'm about to do a little bit of a U-turn. Last month, I introduced this body spray into my project pan. It's Soap & Glory Mist You Madly, and I just can't get on board with this scent. It's just so sweet. And that's not to say it's not nice, because I'm sure for people who like really sweet scents, this would be perfect. But it's just a little bit too much for my taste. And I want to give a shout out to Jillian here, because she really talked some sense into me in the comments section and was like, if you don't like the scent of that, you don't have to use it. And I was like, oh yeah, you're right. I could just declutter this instead. I do have a tendency to get very wrapped up and in some cases bogged down in my project pan and my big makeup use up, and I think that's because I have OCD. It can sometimes be really difficult for me to step back and say, actually no, I don't have to see this through to the end, I can just let it go. And that is what I'm going to do in this instance, which I feel quite proud of, because OCD, pain in the ass. And I want to say a big thank you again to Jillian for pointing this out to me and helping me to realise that it doesn't need to be this serious. So I'm going to be replacing the body mist again with something really small and manageable. It's the Soap & Glory Seaweed Oil Balancing Toner. Okay, don't make fun of me for even introducing this to the project pan, because there's so little of it left. But I always forget to use this, and I know that by bringing it into the project pan, it will help me to remember and focus on getting through it. And I definitely want to get through the rest of this before I move, because like, hello, I don't want to keep hanging on to this. So that is where we stand right now. I've used up another 1 product this month, and I believe that brings my total to 9. I could be wrong, that's just off the top of my head. The goal is to use up 22 products in 2022, so... Well, I need to get through all this stuff. I'm not taking all this half-empty packaging to Vietnam with me. I hope you guys enjoyed my update today. If you did, then please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already, because this is a fun place to be. Come and join the Odd Squad. We are all oddballs here, my friends. But until next time, thank you guys so much for watching. Remember that you are enough, just as you are. I love you so much, and I will see you all soon. Bye, guys.